Hi guys, welcome to week 8 pregnancy vlog. I actually just finished up week 8 yesterday, so I know it seems like this video is days and days late, but actually it's not. I posted on my Facebook fan page for my followers there who also follow me here on YouTube to inform you that I will start uploading my videos on Fridays. If I can, I'll try to get them on Thursdays, but usually those are, busy days. My husband's off work and we're busy out doing grocery shopping and, just spending time with the family. So usually I only get a chance on a Thursday if my husband is mowing and the little one's outside with him and they're kind of like already preoccupied, so I have a minute to do a video. But I didn't get that opportunity yesterday, so I'm having to do my video this morning for you guys. It's Friday, and yeah, I got a lot to update you guys on. I've had 2 doctor's appointments since I last talked to you guys. So yeah. This week, and excuse me for chewing gum, I'm actually chewing some Mentos. This is spearmint, and I heard that like mint helps with morning nausea, so I'm actually dealing with that right now, so trying to get through this video with nausea, and hopefully this gum will do the trick. But yeah, so far it's helping. It's got green tea extract in it, so I don't know if that's really helping at all, but I know the spearmint in it is. I've actually heard brushing your teeth, of course for me it makes me even worse in the morning with on top of the nausea, but the like minty flavor in the toothpaste actually helps calm the nausea down, so figured I'd buy some Mentos chewing gum and see how that does. So a recap of week 8. The baby has got webbed fingers and toes that are poking out from his or her hands and feet. The eyelids practically cover the eyes now, so that's pretty cool. There are now breathing tubes that extend from the throat to the branches of the developing lungs, and his or her tail is just about gone. The brain and nerve cells are branching out to connect with one another and forming primitive neural pathways. I may have said that wrong. And also the baby this week is the size of a kidney bean, and it is shifting and moving around, although I can't feel it just yet, but it's moving around like crazy. My symptoms for this week have been heartburn. That is a new one that I've gained. That's been hitting me in the evening after dinner, just before bed. I've been able to take Tums for it though, and sleep it off. My appetite, I'm going to tell you guys, has been super duper crappy. I don't know what my problem is. I cannot eat anything. I have the nausea in the morning still, not so much in the evening, but I will get hungry, and whenever I do, I can't eat that much without getting full after 2 or 3 bites. And it feels like my food settles literally just under your chest, like right there in your diaphragm, and it's like I said, I can take 2 or 3 bites and I'm completely full. I can't eat no more. I haven't been able to handle sodium or starchy carb foods very well, like chips, not even like crackers. Like, it just doesn't sound good. And when my stomach starts growling, speaking of not sounding good, I'll be so hungry and I'll go in the kitchen and I'll be like looking all through the fridge for something that sounds good or looks good, looking all through the cabinets, and I don't find anything that looks or sounds good. And then whenever I do see something and I eat it, it's like, ew, like, this doesn't even sound good now. So my appetite has been really, really crummy. I had a doctor's appointment on Thursday of last week, which was July 11th. I had that at 2 o'clock that afternoon, and basically all I did at that appointment was I updated my previous paperwork from when I got pregnant with Caleb 2 years ago, and then they called me back and they did the weight. I weighed 137, so I was down 2 pounds. And actually I was down 2 pounds since I last updated you guys. So that was my pre-pregnancy weight. And then they had me pee in a cup just to check for a positive pregnancy test. And then they checked my blood pressure, which that was good normal, so that's really great. Then they moved me into a different room and had me undressed from the waist down to do a transvaginal ultrasound. And my doctor and my nurse came in and they asked me when the first day of my last menstrual period was. I told them it was May 17th. And then she went on ahead and gave me a due date according to that of February 21st, 2014, which is what I told you guys already from what I figured out myself. So that did not change. She said the baby looked healthy on the ultrasound. It had a good, steady, fast, heartbeat. And the baby actually measured 2 days smaller in the ultrasound, but she wasn't concerned. She said all pregnancies, the embryo or the baby is going to either measure a few days ahead or a few days behind, give or take. It's just how well the baby's going, or not how well, but how big the baby's going to be, or just how small it's going to be. But anyways, the baby was measuring basically right on. And I've actually got some ultrasound pictures to show you guys. But I was 7 weeks and 6 days when I went into that appointment last week on Thursday. And like I said, my weeks turn over now every Friday, so that's why I'm doing my videos on Friday now, so that I can recap my previous pregnancy week and get everything in for you guys as far as like symptoms go, so I'm not going in the middle of a week, like 7 weeks and 4 days, and telling you guys how week 7 went, you know what I'm saying? So I'm finishing up that whole week. She's going to She's going to deliver this baby at exactly 39 weeks, which will make it February 14th, and that will be Valentine's Day. So hopefully I'll get to have a Valentine's baby. So thumbs up for hopefully a Valentine's baby. That will be really awesome. Let's see. Here are the ultrasound pictures I always want to show you guys. So here's the first one. It's a really terrible glare. On the top one here, you can just kind of see the baby was laying at a weird, like if I hold it like this, that's a little more easy to see, but up here's the head. That little black spot is the fluid up on the brain, which will eventually be like spinal fluid. And then it just barely had little leg and arm buds. And then here's another one. And this one here, once again, I'll have to kind of tilt it. Here's the head. And this is like the body. And then the very last one, the head, and then the little body. So you couldn't really see any arms or legs yet, just had the little arm and leg buds, but it was squiggling around, moving around, had a really good heartbeat. I mean, as soon as she turned on the Doppler for the heartbeat, it was literally, it was super fast. I've never heard a heartbeat that fast, not even with my boys, so I thought that was pretty awesome. Then I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and they refer to that as a new nurse appointment or visit, and that's just to see the nurse and go over, your medical history and information, and then she schedules the pap test and then the breast exam for your next appointment 2 weeks out. And then I also had to do my lab work yesterday. And then she also had give me a goodie bag, and I will show you guys at the end of the video what all I got in my goodie bag. I got some pretty nice stuff. Let's see. Yesterday morning, I woke up with terrible, uncomfortable, back pain. Like, it was more in, my right hip area towards the back, but, I was able to, brush it off and go about my day as normal as possible, and, it then just gradually started coming, and then it would go away, then it would come, and then it would go away. So I don't know if that's, your bones, spreading out, what they should be doing before you get ready to give birth. But normally I thought that happens at the end of your pregnancy, so I don't know if that's pregnancy related, or since I'm so early on in my pregnancy right now, or if that's just, maybe I slept the wrong way or in a certain spot for too long throughout the night. I really don't know. Let's see, what else was I going to show you guys? Oh yeah, also yesterday at my doctor's appointment, I had to, of course, every time I go to my doctor's appointment, we always have to pee in a cup and write our name and our doctor and all that stuff on it and the date. And I did that. And that's basically to just check your HCG levels, make sure that they're still tripling and doubling, or whatever you want to call it, each visit that you go to. And then I also did weight gain there yesterday. And this is exactly a week later from my last appointment, and I was 138. So I went up a pound. So now I'm just 1 pound gained in this pregnancy so far. Let's see, what else was I going to tell you guys? Saturday of last week, oh my gosh, I posted it on my Facebook page. It was such a terrible day. I was sick all day. I was weak. I was tired. I even noticed the color of my skin was super pale, and I was basically a couch potato most of the day, just laying on the couch watching the George Zimmerman trial. waiting to see what the verdict was, and I just stayed on the couch all day. I didn't feel good. I couldn't hardly eat anything. I had no appetite. And then whenever I was hungry, like I said before, nothing sounded good. So then around like 6 p.m. I was like, you know what, I gotta make supper. So I got up and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna make spaghetti. It's quick and it's easy. So made spaghetti for dinner. As soon as I fixed the boys' plates, I fixed mine. It started to sound good. I ate 4 bites. I got super full. I couldn't eat no more. And I also make these garlic butter biscuits, and those for some reason here recently haven't sounded good at all. Ugh, just like the sound of it right now just like makes me ugh. But literally within seconds, I ran to the bathroom and got so sick. I threw up like a volcano. Like, it was terrible. That's actually the worst I've ever got sick in this pregnancy. So yeah, it wasn't the greatest feeling, but afterwards I felt better. Just had to get that one throw up in order to finish my meal. Sorry if that was TMI, but this is pregnancy vlog, so what you hear is what you get. Vivid dreams, oh my gosh, I had a terrible, terrible nightmare Sunday night. I don't normally get nightmares, like maybe once or twice a year, if that. And this dream I had was very graphic, it was very detailed, and I literally saw everything in this dream, and I don't even want to go into detail with this dream with you guys and explain it to you because I don't want to relive it. Like, it was, just thinking about it now, I can't believe I had a dream like that. Like, I don't understand. Most people say, oh, well, dreams mean certain things, and it's like, this dream I had, I don't see what the hell that could have meant. Like, I'll just give you all a brief description of my dream. I guess because maybe I'm like scared to death of car accidents. I had a dream that me and my husband was laying in our bed in our bedroom, and this young couple crashed through our house into our bedroom, and I looked over, and literally inches from missing my side of the bed, I seen a girl sitting in her car. She looked to be fine, but the guy, like, and this is like the graphic part, but like I said, I seen everything, so if you don't want to hear this, you can mute it, you can fast forward it the next few seconds. But his head was decapitated, like it was off of his body, and yeah, so that's all I'm gonna say. And like I said, I seen everything. It was so gruesome, and it was just way too gory. Like, I don't know why I had a dream like that. I don't understand that, and it kind of freaks me out. I mean, I literally had trouble throughout the day because that was constantly the only thing on my mind was that dream. So yeah, definitely I've been having vivid dreams, very graphic. Also, I have been having occasional headaches. Yesterday was really bad. Yesterday evening after my doctor's appointment, I don't know if maybe it was from me having my blood work done. They only took like 5 vials of blood to check for like, see, one of them that they have to do is definitely checking for HIV or AIDS. I was going to do the cystic fibrosis, and there was another one, I can't remember what it was called though. But I didn't do either of those because our insurance is so crazy. We have such a high deductible, which is $3,000 that we have to meet before our insurance pays 100% of everything. So we're having to meet that $3,000, and it's so crazy. It's such a headache. But just for the cystic fibrosis lab test was going to cost us $995 out of our own pocket. I was like, sorry, I can't. So I had to turn that one down. I have been having, so like I mentioned, the occasional headaches. I think that maybe just due to me having blood work done yesterday. I just didn't feel really good at all yesterday evening. I've had tender breasts in the morning still, not so much during like the middle of the day. It's not bad right now, it's just when I first wake up. I have been craving Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets like crazy. That has been one of my cravings this past week. And also salted apples and cereal. But the Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets have definitely been a must-have. Chicken nuggets, for that matter anyways. I don't know why, I just been wanting chicken nuggets, but especially Wendy's because they have the spicy ones. So that is everything as far as updates on the baby and the symptoms and my doctor appointment goes. I do go back for another doctor appointment 2 weeks from yesterday, which will be on it'll be, I don't know how many days it is out, but it'll be on a Wednesday, July 31st at 9:40 in the morning. That's when I go for my pap test, breast exam, and also my nurse mentioned that I may possibly have another ultrasound done as well. So that's exciting. I'll get to see my baby again, hopefully, and then I'll hopefully get to see like some actual arms and legs and stuff. So hopefully the baby is still growing and doing really, really good. Baby buys for this week, I'm going to show you guys. Then I'm going to show you what I got from my doctor's office in the goodie bag. And then we'll do a live weigh-in, and then I'll do a belly shot for you guys also. So I think that's everything. So I went to Kohl's last week. I don't remember what day it was. I think it may have been a Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. And I came across this sleeper, and I thought it was so cute. Like, oh, that could be for a boy or a girl. But it's got like a cute little giraffe, and it's tan, and it's got like a really, it doesn't show too well on my camera, but it's a bright orange stitching, and it just says so big. And this is a 3 months, and it's by First Moments, and this will fit 8 to 12 pounds. So may not be able to wear it as soon as he or she is born, but shortly after, yeah. But there's a little tag. I never heard of this brand, but I thought, oh my gosh, it's so cute. And they had so many cute ones. They actually had little matching hats, and it's a complete fitted sleeper too, and it's a button up. But here's the back. It's got like giraffe print on it, and I thought it was super adorable. I love it. So that was what we bought. And then also for Caleb, I came across this, and he wore it yesterday. I just haven't got it in the washer yet, but kind of wrinkly. It's just a little parrot on a little like tank top type shirt. Size 2T by Jumping Beans, and this was only $2.50. It was on sale, but I had a $10 free Kohl's card that came in the mail, and I didn't pay anything for this or this shirt, and so I saved $29, and here is my receipt. So got some goose eggs on there, so you can't beat that. So I didn't pay anything for those. I'll show you guys real quick what I got from my OB office. I don't know how much longer I can go in this video before it decides to shut off, so there may be a part 2. I got a pregnancy pack, which they first handed me this whenever I got into the office. It does have my information on here of how much my C-section and all that stuff is going to cost us. I got some information from the hospital I'll be delivering at. And this is just a nice little booklet that takes you through your pregnancy and each month, and you know, appetites and symptoms and what you should be eating, all that good stuff. So definitely some good information there. They gave me that when I first got in. I also got quite a few brochures. This is just the hospital that I will be delivering at, and it just gives you information on like pre-registration and the guidelines for visitors and all that stuff. I got 2 of these, how your baby grows during pregnancy and nutrition during pregnancy brochures. This here is from Similac. This is just talking, well, no, it's not talking about anything really. It's actually where you can send in a postcard and you can sign up for their newsletter, and then you can get free samples of Similac formula and stuff. So I'm definitely going to do that. I also got a little card here from Elizabeth Thompson Photography, where you can have professional pictures done of your baby when he or she is born. I also got this, and I thought this was really neat, and I don't know if any of you guys know about this, so for you expecting moms out there, this is called Text for Baby, and basically you send, and I'll include it in the down bar below too, you can use your cell phone to text the word baby to the number 511411, and you'll be asked to enter your due date and your baby's birthday and zip code as well. And then once registered, you will start receiving free messages with tips for your pregnancy or your caring for your baby. So that's really nice. So I'll include that information in the down bar below for you guys if any of you are interested in that. And also, this is really nice. It's a paper that shows me a breakdown of what to expect at each of my doctor visits. So my next one is going to be the 1 to 12 weeks, where I will have my new OB doctor visit, and that's when they'll do the pap test, breast exam, and possible ultrasound. So I really like this because I can see what to expect at each doctor visit, which I'm familiar with anyways because I've been there once before. This is another little card for Daphne's Portrait Design, where you can have information on this place if you'd like to get your little one's pictures done there. And I also got 2 of these. I guess they mistakenly put an extra one in there, but it's just for pediatricians in the area. And then I got some papers on exercises that you can do during pregnancy and after pregnancy to shed that baby weight. Also some information on cystic fibrosis, and what else did I get here? Lactation services, and some information on alpha cord if you want to save your baby's cord blood, which I am all for. I also got this nice little Similac book in here. This is a trimester by trimester pregnancy guide, and it just kind of takes you through where you can mark down what goes on at each of your doctor visits and what you've experienced. It's got nice little like doctor appointment stickers and all that stuff in there that you can put in here. And it also tells you at the bottom each week, if you can see there and there, what's going on in your pregnancy. And then like here, second trimester. Oh, the lighting is super terrible when I try showing you guys that. But yeah, it's a really nice booklet. I really like that. I also got these, and like I've mentioned to you guys before, I wish they would come out with a smaller prenatal vitamin. They're so huge, they're like horse pills. Well, I may have found one. These are the Prenate Minis. So if you've never heard of these, this is what they look like, and that's what they're called. But this is how small they are. So you can see my finger here. They're literally the size of my fingertip. And they're so small, they're oval. And I got 5 here. So I'm going to try these out, and if they agree with me, they're not as harsh as what I'm taking now, I will let my doctor know, and she'll most likely write me a prescription for these. So I like those. I also got some magazines. I used to get these a lot in my first pregnancy when I wasn't familiar with everything. This is a really nice magazine. I actually had this book that I picked up from the library back when I was pregnant with Caleb, and it shows you real pictures of what goes on during your pregnancy. Very, very awesome pictures. So I definitely recommend, if you go to your library, look up this book. I think it's called As Your Baby Grows, From Conception to Birth. I think that's actually what it's called. So, but this is what the pictures will look like. Very, very detailed. Also got an American Baby magazine and a Fit Pregnancy magazine. And then the last thing I got was this bag. And inside of it I had a countdown magazine, which basically gives you information on what to expect during labor. Some little pamphlets for American Baby to get a free magazine. Enter to win American Baby Express $500 gift card. 2 free portraits at JCPenney's. And then also this is to work from home. Little card that you can send in. I also got a Baby Depot magazine, which has some really nice stuff in here that you can pick up for the baby. And one other thing that I thought was super awesome that I got in here was I think there's just 1 diaper in here, it's Huggies, and then also got 8 of the Natural Care Huggy wipes, and that's here in the front, and then the little diapers back here. So I thought that was awesome. And I also got, excuse me, a Nook pacifier. It's got blue and green. So yeah, this is really awesome. We actually used the gumdrops with Caleb, and he absolutely loved them, but hey, this was free, so why would I not use it? This is really awesome. It's for 0 to 6 months, and it's silicone, and it's BPA free. And Nook is a trusted brand. It's been around for many, many years. So definitely a really good pacifier. And I've always liked the ones that were silicone. I never cared for the ones that had like the brown nipples on them. I don't know why. I just never cared for those. They kind of like took me back to the old days. Of course, back in the old day, things were so much better back then. But I don't know. I really stuck to silicone once that started coming out. So yeah, I thought that was nice. And there's also some coupons in here too. So super nice. I love my stuff. And that is everything for week 8. So we will do a weigh-in and a live belly shot for you guys. And excuse the clothes, I am actually lounging around in my PJs. So here is, I'm going to have to kind of stand up like this again. Here's belly shot. I got a little bit of a pudge. Here's the front. I can see it out from the front now just a little bit. And here's this side. So this is actually more like the end of week 8, beginning of week 9. So we'll do the live weigh-in, and then I'll talk to you guys next week for a recap of week 9. Alright guys, bye. Okay, so maybe my weight gain hasn't changed much since yesterday. I weighed 138 yesterday. 138. So gained 1 pound so far in this pregnancy.